This is Teacher Jeanette, and welcome to Math Ayos! For today's video, our lesson is adding fractions. So our first example is 3/5 plus 4/5. So you notice that their denominators are the same. So therefore, this is similar fraction. If the denominators are the same or similar fractions, you can add them directly. So you are just going to copy the common denominator, which is 5, and then simply add 3 plus 4. So the answer is 7. Now, 7 over 5 is an improper fraction. So we're going to change that into mixed fraction by dividing 7 divided by 5. So 7 divided by 5 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. Then subtract, that is 2. So we have a remainder 2. So therefore, 7 over 5 is 1. Your quotient is the whole number. Then the remainder is the numerator and copy the denominator. So the answer is 1 and 2/5. Our second example is 2 nines plus 5/6. So, you check the denominators, they are not the same. So, they are dissimilar fraction. So, in adding dissimilar fractions, what are we going to do first? We have to change this first into similar fraction. How? By finding first their LCD, or the least common denominator. So how are we going to find the LCD? We're going to find it using the continuous division method. So we will get the denominators 9 and 6. Then think of a prime number that we can use to divide the given denominators 9 and 6. So we can divide both by 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. Then 6 divided by 3 is 2. Then we're going to continue dividing until the end, or the last part, is already 1. So we're going to divide this again by 3. So this is 3 divided by 3 is 1. Then 2 divided by 3, we will just bring down the 2. Then we're going to divide it by 2. So this is 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So since 1 na sila ang dalawa sa baba, we're going to stop from there, and then we're going to multiply this one. So 3 times 3 times 2. 3 times 3 is 9, times 2 is 18. So therefore, our LCD is 18. So we're going to write here our LCD, that is 18. So what would be the next step? So 18 divided by 9 is 2. So times 2. So we're going to multiply this one by 2. So again, 18 divided by 9 is 2. So times 2. So this is 4. Then 18 divided by 6 is 3. So we're going to multiply this one here by 3. So again, 18 divided by 6 is 3. So we will multiply this one by 3. So 5 times 3, so that is 15. So they are now similar fractions, so we can now add them. So 4 plus 15, the answer is 19. Over, you will just copy the denominator. Since 19 over 18 is an improper fraction, so we're going to change that into mixed fraction. So 19 divided by 18, that would be 1, and there's a remainder of 1. So the answer is 1 and 1 over 18. So this is now your final. Example number 3 is 8 over 12 plus 3 over 4 or 3/4 plus 1/6. So the denominators are not the same, they are dissimilar fraction. So we have to make them similar fraction. So we're going to find the LCD through continuous division method. So we will get the denominators. We have 12, 4, and 6. So think of a prime number that we can divide the given numbers. So we can use 2. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. Then, another prime number that we can use to divide, we can use 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. Then 2 divided by 2 is 1. 3 divided by 2, you just bring it down because it's not exact. Then another prime number is we can divide them by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. Then bring down 1. Then 3 divided by 3 is 1. So we're going to multiply this one. So that is 2 times 2 times 3. So the answer is 12. So therefore, our LCD is 12. So we're now going to get or write the LCD here. That is 12. So what would be our next step? So we have 12 divided by 12 is 1. So we're just going to multiply this one by 1. So that is times 1. So again, 12 divided by 12 is 1. So times 8, that is 8. Then 12 divided by 4 is 3. So we're going to multiply this one by 3. So again, 12 divided by 4 times 3. So that is 9. Then, 12 divided by 6 is 2. So we're going to multiply this one by 2. Again, 12 divided by 6 is 2. So 1 times 2. So the answer here is 2. So they are now similar fraction. So we can now add them. 8 plus 9. This is 9. So 8 plus 9 is 17 plus 2. The answer is 19 over 12. So 19 over 12 is an improper fraction. So we're going to change that into mixed fraction by dividing them. So 19 divided by 12, that is 1. 1 times 12, that's 12. So minus, that is 7. So we have a remainder of 7. So therefore, our answer is, your quotient is the whole number, the remainder is the numerator, then copy the denominator. So this is now your answer. So our last example is mixed fraction. So we have 3 and 1/5 plus 2 and 3/4 plus 2/3. So they are dissimilar fractions. The denominators are not the same, so we're going to make them the same or change them into similar fraction. So we're going to get the denominators 5, 4, and 3. So as I said, you're going to think of a prime number that you can use to divide the given numbers. Now you notice that the denominators 5, 4, and 3, they have no common divisor except 1. So since 5, 4, and 3 have no common divisor, so what you're going to do is you just multiply them. So 5 times 4 is 20 times 3 equals 60. So therefore, our LCD is 60. Okay? So our next step would be, you're going to write the LCD here, which is the 60. So they are already similar fraction. Then you copy also the whole number, the 3 and the 2. So what will be our next step? That is 60 divided by 5 is 12. Then 12 times 1, the answer is 12. Okay, next, 60 divided by 4 is 15. 15 times 3, so the answer is 45. Then, 60 divided by 3 is 20. Then, 20 times 2, so that is 40. So, we can now add them since they are already similar fraction. So, add first the whole number. That is 3 plus 2, that is 5. Then, we will add the numerators. So, we have 12 plus 45 plus 40. So, that is 7 and this is 9. So, this is 97 over 60. Now, since 97 over 60 is improper fraction, so we have to change them into mixed fraction. So, we're going to divide. So, 97 divided by 60. So, that is 1. 1 times 60 is 60. Then, subtract. This is 7. 9 minus 6 is 3. So, we have a remainder of 37. So, 1 is the whole number. You're going to add that to the whole number 5. So, 1 plus 5, that is 6. Then, the remainder is the numerator. Then, copy the denominator 60. Then, try to check if 37 over 60 can still be reduced to lowest term. Since there is no common divisor, then this is already in the simplest form or lowest term. So, therefore, the answer now is 6 and 37 over 60.